I will start by talking a bit about the tradition. The Knutebook is our companion. It's an anthology of ideas and reflections. It embodies what we do and what we explore. Individually, the books are quite different, but over time, common threads have emerged, and the result is our Knutebook tradition. In spite of the gravitas it might project, it's a collection of very different tones and voices from practitioners, designers, and academics alike, making it quite approachable. It's also a shared experience making the book. It's a book You make the book with 50 to 100 contributors from all over the world. Even though the structure of making the book changes a bit from year to year, it always takes all of us. It takes authors, editors, proofreaders, illustrators, and designers. And we will touch on how to get involved later.
So it's easy to feel intimidated by the KP books. They appear dense, they're complex, they occasionally read like someone's tried to footnote a feeling. But that's sort of the point, because LARP doesn't sit still. It slips away even while you're doing it. And I think that theory is an attempt to hold everything in place for just long enough to make some sense out of what the hell just happened. To create a shared language so that we can talk about what we're actually doing. And every year, we get a little closer. Not necessarily to the answers, but certainly to better questions. But this KP book is not an academic book. That's not to say there aren't articles in there with dense bibliographies and references to critical theorists. There are. I wrote one. But this book is about what we do as a community, as LARPers and LARP makers, and it's a space for documenting ideas and passions, and the articles are genuinely beautiful. This year's KP book, much like KP itself, is themed around the seasons of LARP. So the book is divided into 4 sections, and I need to refer to my notes to remember what the seasons are. Spring is where our writers have put their half ideas, their experiments, their I don't know if this is going to work, but I've booked a castle anyway energy. Summer is for things that are growing, trends, movements, new ways of doing things. Autumn is where our writers talk about finished meta techniques, their reflections, their we ran this, it worked, and here's why pieces. And winter is for looking back, retrospectives, histories, and old manifestos brought out again like slightly troubling relatives. So we asked our authors in their pitches for the book to suggest which season they thought was most appropriate, and then we shared the seasons between us. And we were worried that what would actually happen is we would end up needing to take a year's worth of essays and gently persuade them that they'd always been seasonal. But that didn't happen. The process just worked. So in terms of how you should approach this, well, you could just open it and find something that looks interesting. But I asked my editorial colleagues, and here are some recommendations for articles where you could start.
Yes, and how to on and off Knutepunkt. We will be having a lightning talk tomorrow at 18, where a dozen authors will come and have a maximum of 3 minutes to share their articles. We hope to see many of you there. Outside of that, quite a lot of authors have their own individual program points. Do go to them, ask all the questions, engage. Outside of that, we will be publishing a free PDF. We plan on doing that tomorrow evening. We will share it, of course, on the KP Discord, on Facebook, but if you don't come across it there, the direct place is go to nordiclarp.org. Find the tab Wiki and look up Knutebooks. You will find a list of the previous books and this as well. After KP, there will be in the public library system both a physical and digital versions. Yeah.
So, next year's book is created around giving space to hope, bridge building, and community through both new voices, experienced voices, and younger voices. We want to look out and dream about what we can be together and what we can do together in the world. No matter where you are in the world, you are welcome to participate and be a part of the book team. Together we will create tomorrow.
And we are not quite done yet. We will just like to make sure you know here. The first, on your left, you will find a sign-up form for if you're interested. Then you will be in the loop. There will be public announcements otherwise as well. But please do sign up if you're interested, both if you might be or if you already know that you are. We want to work with you. And both now and, well, during KP, we will have a poster and a table. The poster, you will be able to brainstorm. Please do that with us. On the table, there will be previous books for inspiration if you need it. We have here on the right an online brainstorm as well. If you are on the go and need to jot something down quickly or not at KP, please use it. It will only be active during KP. Yeah. Woohoo!